Magic the Gathering is now entering the world of sports card collectibles 1 of 100. But be calm. Don't drink the Kool-Aid just yet. Is it safe to come out? I'm coming up. I'm coming out. The weekend's over, right? The weekend's over? We're good? Oh, thank goodness, guys. Happy Monday to everyone. MTG Moxman here. What a crazy weekend. I saw everywhere the same conversation. I'm sure a lot of you did too. And that is the numbered card Magic the Gathering phenomenon that we're about to be exposed to for the first time. Kind of crazy, right? Now, before we get started, let's take a look at the card we're talking about. In case you guys haven't seen it for some reason or haven't digested this in some way, you can see it's from M11, a vampire guy. He's a 1/1. It's inverted writing, and you can see the amazingness of being 77 of 100. All right, so now we know what we're talking about. Numbered Magic cards coming to Magic the Gathering. Now, a lot of people were already kind of guessing this was going to happen. I did myself many months ago when I said there's different paths for Magic the Gathering, and this was definitely a path that they were going to take. A lot of our YouTubers predicted it as well. Now, when we think of the why, the simplest reason is they want more money. That's pretty simple. Hasbro wants money. Wizards better give it to them or somebody's losing their job. That's kind of how things work. But at the same time, it's not just that. There's a secondary source to this problem, which is they've got to keep revenue coming. And they need to find new revenue streams every year. And this is a very obvious choice. They don't have to change their products much. They don't have to introduce a whole new product line. They've just got to introduce a small revenue stream inside of an existing revenue model, which is a draft box, collector box, set booster, however they choose to introduce these numbered sets. Now, that leads us to the second part, the effect that is going to happen. Because there will be an effect on the market of Magic the Gathering. Number one, 77 of 100 of a common. I'll be honest, I don't care. To me, that's stupid. I don't enjoy looking at that card. I'm going, I would rather have been an ultra special mythic that you can only get that way. I would have preferred to see it as a rare and mythic only. There's different combinations I would have used to make this more appealing. But as we know, Wizards likes to drop things in. Okay? This is not an accident. That exposure is not an accident. It happened on purpose. It was meant to happen to see how we reacted across the world on Reddit boards, YouTube channels. Wizards checks this stuff out. They have marketing teams that watch our channels. They do. So when you see how everyone reacted and the positivity, negativity, Wizards takes it all back and says, wow, we just got a focus group of the actual people we care about. We want their money. And now we get to do things the way players want to see it. That's kind of a way they do it. Okay, it's one way they kind of digest some of the information we give them from all of our posts and boards. Now, the effect. The effect will be very interesting. They can either introduce it into a collector box and jack that price up. It doesn't seem so smart, does it? It's already kind of pricey. Well, how about a set booster? They're trying to push the set boosters. That could be one way they go. But then they have to, this is a new revenue. They got to raise up the set booster price again. I don't really see that happening. Which leaves us probably draft boosters. Now, there's two ways of doing this. Remember, this is 77 to 100, and Wizards does reprints. They don't just end something off. Reprints can come for up to 2 years, right? 24 months. So I would suppose, if I was Wizards doing it, I would break it down into two sets. There's the regular draft box that is available for that 24 months, okay? And that box will be the normal packaging you're used to seeing, nothing fancy, nothing labeled, just regular draft box. And that box will be $139.95. The price won't change. And then over here, in column B, way over here, that column is going to have a special draft box. And it's going to be like $199 because they want to get an extra $50, $60 per box out of it. That's how much they want to charge. The distributors are going to have to charge it. They're going to move, you see how it works through the system. And they're going to make that box $199. But it has a chance to get some of these cards that are 1 of 100. You see, like a series. But they can charge us that much more. And that's good. Because those players and collectors who want to go that route of column B and have a chance to get one of these cool, unique 1 of 100 cards, which is kind of cool to think about. I do like the idea of it. And it brings some collectability back to Magic, the chase card, which has been missing for a while. All these different variants don't matter to me really much anymore. They're all pretty cheap, they're all pretty affordable. But here's the cool thing. If column B over here is more expensive, and Wizards is making a good chunk of change, they are not going to alienate the player base from column A who really couldn't afford to have a jump up of significant price in a booster box. So now they can still buy their regular packs in column A. Now some players will complain and say, well, I should have the option of getting that. You still do. You can pay more. You can't. Sorry to say that, but you don't have to buy the box in column A. You could buy column B and pay more money. But Wizards has to make money. They're not going to give it away. It's not going to be for free. Wizards doesn't work that way. We've seen that lots of times. They're going to keep this as column A, column B is how I see things happening. And it also stops them from having to worry about reprints. They can reprint the column A boxes for a couple of years, but do one significantly larger collection of column B, like they used to back in the day. They could just say, hey, it's a one and done type thing. Now, by doing 2 sets, you think that might cost more. It's not going to cost them any more. They print it at the same time, one slight variation of a card machine slipping in these 1-to-100s once in a while, and that's it. Card printers know what they're doing. I don't think it'll be that hard. If sports cards have been doing it for this long, I can't see it be that big of a problem for big companies to figure it out. They got a lot of brainiacs there who can work that stuff out for them. Not going to be that hard to do. Now, that was for those commons. Maybe uncommons, maybe rares, some mythics. But they could also do this 1 of 50 inside a collector box and do the exact same variation. They can expand and do different revenue streams within existing revenue models they already have control of. They can do draft boxes, collector box. They can say, hey, the regular draft box could have these types of cards in it that can be numbered. The set boosters could have a couple maybe as almost like a freebie, and they just raise the price $5-10. Collector boxes, we're going to do a collector box regular, or we're going to do a collector box Supreme Edition each year. That has a very limited run. It's going to cost $700 a box, but you have a chance of 1 of 50 of these cards. That, you see what I'm saying? They can go any route they want. As soon as we're exposed to it and we get used to it, and it is kind of a cool idea for those who want to go that route, it creates a pseudo reserve list. And if they say it'll never be printed again, if they can somehow, and I know they're not going to come out and say it, but if you, I mean, let's face it, first printings like this are going to go crazy. That card, I'm sure, went for a couple $1,000s. I think it was like $1,800 last time I saw it for a common. People, I would not be buying it for that, but that's up to you. That's your money. When I see it this way, I can look at the prism effect of how many revenue streams they can tap into to increase the overall revenue of the company to get what they want. And a lot of players won't even be complaining about it. The players who don't have as big a bankroll, they're not going to see any real change in their prices. And their common cards or uncommons or rares could be actually be cheaper. The actual ones they want could be a cheaper card to buy. Because the more expensive box could have that 1 of 100, 1 of 500. However Wizards decides to break it down, I'm sure they're tabulating data right now with their actuaries, getting that risk management down to see what's going to happen for their company. Which are the best routes to take? Which are the first routes they're going to take? Remember, they will try this out in a smaller test pool before it goes mainstream. They want to see how the market accepts or rejects a product, and that's what they're going to test first. And it'll happen probably somewhere in early 2022. If it's not going to happen for a double feature, it'll be the first like Kamigawa set that comes out. It'll be something right away. Because that's why they expose things like this. They've done this type of thing in the past. It's not the first time. Guys, I'm looking forward to seeing how Magic unfolds this year with this new piece of dynamite being added to the box. I know they're going to jack the prices up. I just want to see where they're going to do it. And I want to see the effect on the secondary market when a new actual collectible card comes into play. Because let's face it, you know the 1 of 100 will be the most expensive one. But 99 of 100, 100 of 100, those will all have values. And a lot of the 50, 60 ones in between will be the lowest ones. But somebody's going to try to complete a whole set of these. 1 all the way through 100. I know it's going to happen. I know I'd like to try, but I know I couldn't afford something like that. It is going to be an epic battle this year for your dollar. And I can't wait to be there to share that journey with you, because I'll probably be in on it. I'm probably going to want to buy a couple of boxes and test it out myself. You can't help but get a little bit infectious with your buying when this kind of thing happens. A lot of players are going to overbuy. They're going to stretch their wallets out when this product first comes out. No matter which product they put into it, whatever stream they shove it into, draft boxes, set boxes, however they decide to do it, it is going to be quite the experience because a lot of players will be drawn to it. Moss to a flame, we're coming in to check out that amazing product, Wizards. Show it to us. And Wizards, you're genius. with all these products coming out this year, which are already very attractive, Dominaria Brothers War, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, Streets of New Capenna. We have amazing stuff coming out that I can't wait to get to. And now you've added in a piece of dynamite to the box. You've added that extra piece that just says, did you see that one coming? And you can't help but be excited for it. I know I'm going to get in on it. I don't know what scale I'll get in on. I might just look for one of those cards in the secondary market and try to grab it and see how the bidding works out for cards like that technically could be truly collectible if Wizards is not going to reprint them anytime. If they never reprint it, they become like a pseudo reserve list card. Wow, that could make this new game very collectible. Imagine how it'll affect the secondary market on collectible boxes that are sealed later on. Imagine the path that could take where a regular draft box goes up by, let's say, 5% a year. But if you have these special boxes, they go up by 8 or 9% a year because there's an extra little bit of oomph added into that box. Not collector oomph, just a regular oomph. It's going to be an amazing journey this year. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to have conversations with everyone here on the channel. I hope everyone had a great day today. I hope you enjoyed this video right to the end. And at the very end of this video, you put a boomstick in the comment section, a little boomstick, or a shop smart, shop S-Mart. You guys know I love Army of Darkness. I can't help myself. Guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day today. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for another amazing Magic topic. See you soon. And of course, a big shout out goes out to each and every one of my amazing patrons. Looking forward to seeing you all on the live stream each and every week, guys. It's amazing. Don't forget the Discord. And of course, coming up this month in December, it's going to be a special month. Got my Crimson Vow. Got a couple of these. Gonna open them all. Oh, we opened them last night on the live stream probably. Ha! That's right, because it came out on Monday. I opened those probably on the Sunday live stream. Guys, looking forward. I mean, Crimson Vow was actually a pretty fun set so far. Looking forward to seeing you guys this week. Thanks a lot for hanging out here to the end of the video where I just sit here and, you know, drink some water and chill it with you guys because you guys are amazing. Now, I know why you're all here, so don't worry. We're gonna hook this up. We're going to put down our Mursawa Brute. Don't forget to record that in the 10K box because, you know, this was all set up for the live stream. So after the video was done, I added this stuff on and then did this clip. So there we go. Guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Have a great day today. I hope your week is going to be fantastic. Hit me up, guys. We're going to talk soon. Have a great one. I'm clicking off now. Click, click, click.